Hello and welcome back to Phone a Friend News of the Ambassadors of Gaming. I'm one of your two hosts, Ambassador Chris,
And I'm Ambassador Michael.
and we have news about stuff as usual.
Indeed. So you're first.
Um, yeah, so this is really lame, but
Yeah, it
this
is.
seems to be a theme with this Call of Duty remake thing. Okay, so do you still own your 360? Do you play Call of Duty 4 on that? Do you know those map packs you have? You're gonna have to rebuy them. Now, that's okay. Kind of expected you'd have to do that. However, here's what's pretty lame. They're more expensive than they were when you bought them the first time around. First time around, I think they were like around $10.
Yeah.
Around $10. And now they're $15. You know that the meme with the girl with the face goes like,
Yeah.
that is how I feel right now. That is my spirit animal in this case. This is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
That's stupid.
It's
Like,
their logic's gonna be because it cost them more money to make the map packs because they had to re-render them or some bullshit like that. They probably won't even say anything because it's Activision.
you
And
make
everybody
a
just
stupid
expects it.
amount of money. You have
Yeah.
your hands dipped into like half the video games on the market.
Well, here's the
Like,
thing. As somebody pointed out a good point, Activision only has 2 games this year. Destiny and Call of Duty. That's it. They have no other games because their licenses
Call
got
of Duty.
revoked.
Why their licenses get revoked?
Well, they used to do like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Marvel stuff. Marvel took back their licenses. They didn't renew the contract with them. TMNT is done because they went to platinum. And then all the other like movie games they used to make, nobody makes movie games anymore. So Activision doesn't make shit outside of like what they make Call of Duty and Blizzard, Destiny, and then they got Blizzard with Overwatch and World of Warcraft. Because
Come on, but World
Diablo,
of Warcraft is a hefty.
yeah, that's a hefty program, but
Yeah.
Activision's greedy. You know what I mean? Their business, they want to make money. So
I thought they
fuck.
had way more games,
Not this year, no. This year, all they have is Destiny and Call of Duty, unless Blizzard
and they're
comes out
Call
with
of Duty,
something.
and both of those games are under scrutiny right now.
Yeah, exactly. So
It's
especially because
Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Guess what? It sucks. I played it, and I just
I
do
didn't
not
like it
care for
either.
it. I think it sucks. It
I don't
feels.
like the way
I'm
it
just
plays.
playing Titanfall. I'm playing it. I just feel like it feels like Titanfall if I had a 2-ton weight on my back.
Yeah. um.
Um, and is this? I can't even remember how many map packs. Is this one map pack? Or
Yeah,
are they
this is
releasing
just
multiple
one.
map
I'm
packs?
sure they're gonna release all 4 original map packs and then charge you. I don't think there's a season pass for that one either. There's only a season pass for Infinite Warfare, I think. So if you want the original map packs, you have to buy them individually for $15 a piece, which will cost you $60, which is more expensive than the fucking season pass. They charge you for what, $50? So, like, so you could end up spending the original $80 on the game, then the $50 season pass, or there was a bundle for $100, right? You got the season pass, the game, and the remaster.
Yeah.
So that's $100, and then you could pay 60. So it could be $160 game for you.
I feel bad for the people
You
that
bought it
didn't
the
buy.
cheapest way possible.
Yeah, I feel those butt munchers. You can't buy the remastered edition of the game separately.
No, but you can also
Nope.
buy Infinite Warfare for like the remaster and the game itself. You can buy it for like $30 now.
Yeah,
So
because it sucks.
because nobody wants to play it, they only want to play the remaster.
And on top of that, Destiny itself has had like, of course, they're on their usual BS of their they got their new update coming out. What's it called?
Oh,
I
shit,
read
I
about
don't
it.
remember. I know what you're
Uh,
talking about. They
Age of
announced it
Triumph.
yesterday or today.
Age
Yeah.
of Triumph. Yeah, and they're gonna bring back the Atheon raid and everything, but like they're on the same bullshit they were on. That the issues they had. Dark Below expansion comes out. Oh, this is great, but it's like nothing.
Yeah.
House Wolves comes out. Oh, this is great, but it's even smaller than
Yeah. Dark
Dark
Below.
Below. And then Titan King comes out, and everyone's like, "Oh, this game is cool again." And then like like 2 months later, when you're at max light and just bored out of your mind,
They're like, don't worry, here's a spring update. And then like,
here's a
oh, don't
spring
worry,
update
no
that
DLC this year.
that we're gonna hype up as if it's a full new DLC pack. Like, no,
Yeah.
You trying to hype it up? Like, remember when the Division came out,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Hey, don't forget about our
Yeah.
forget
I
about our stuff.
remember.
You're coming out with you're coming out with new with a new expansion. Oh well, no, it's just an update. Oh okay.
And then
Bringing back
Destiny 2 apparently restarts you completely. So you
yeah,
get
I
nothing. You don't even get to keep your characters. So even the character thing was
I
bullshit.
could go on a full Destiny tangent right now. Okay, it's happening. Prepare yourselves. It's happening.
I'm
Okay,
gonna sit back.
so they released. Okay, I don't know if I told you about this because I'm gonna. This is gonna make you crack up because everything that you complain about exactly is verified like right here. It's amazing. And as
I'm
soon as I
right
heard this news,
sometimes.
as soon as I heard this news, I was like, Mike's gonna have a freaking field day because this is so accurate. Okay, so there's sandbox update. Okay, it came out not too long ago. Okay,
Yeah.
and it was gonna tweak things. Okay, um, specifically like weapon stats because shots are really good. You can't really compete with them if you're at close range with an automatic weapon.
You're
There's
done.
no way you're
Yeah.
gonna survive. Whether it's a Monte Carlo or not, there's no way you can win against a shotgun. It's terrible. And on top of that, going back to my point, no one uses hand cannons and auto rifles because they just weren't that good.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, so they released a sandbox update, which they were hyping up, and the reason they said it took 6 months was for the fact that they're like, we need to test it really thoroughly. They didn't test it at all.
Yeah,
Let me
broke
tell
the
you
game.
why. Here, let me tell you why. Allow me, please. It's incredible. Holy crap. So they released several things, including aside from there's no critical damage for shotguns. That's fine. That's okay.
Yeah.
Rangefinder, the thing that extends your range of your shotgun. Your ADS is slower now.
Yeah.
So that and I think that's pretty fair. You got extended range, okay, but it's going to take you a little longer to aim down your sight. Well, guess what? That's what it was supposed to be. Not only does it Billy Mays, but wait, there's more. Not only does it not slow down your ADS, it increases the speed. It does the exact opposite of what they programmed it to do. And apparently there was one weapon whose health regeneration was too good. So like, okay, we'll nerf the health regeneration on it. That way you have a fighting chance. And that's all fine and dandy, except the health regeneration has been nerfed on every single thing that causes you health regeneration.
They nerfed everything instead of one gun because they only put in the code for
everything, not just weapons. Your bubble too. The Titan bubble, the Defender bubble. What? There's some dude put a video online of him going inside of his Defender bubble, and his health goes up like, meh. And then like doesn't move, and I'm just like, what? Like, how? This is not months of testing. This is months of you with your thumbs up your butts. Like, this strikes me as like procrastination work. This is what this makes me think of. Hey, did you start messing with the bugs? With the sandbox update? I'm gonna get to it. Okay. Next day, same thing. 3 months go by. Hey, we need to release this now. Okay. Click, click, click. Apply all. Oh, that'll be fine. Here you go.
Yeah,
have fun. See you next Tuesday.
And then
oh my gosh, dude.
And then they do the fucking this announcement with Destiny 2, and it's like, I know you bastards are gonna fuck us. I knew it.
Well, then it gets even better because people are like like commenting, "Hey, Destiny, what are you gonna do about this?" They're like, "Hey, just wait 6 months, it'll be fixed."
Maybe, probably.
Since their sandbox update, like with Battlefield, they don't even announce their sandbox update. They're just like, "Here you go."
Yeah.
But Destiny has to hype the crap out of everything because they have nothing else to show for it.
Yeah.
Because
pretty much.
Okay.
I'm gonna laugh so hard when they're like, yeah, your characters could still carry over, and it's just the aesthetic. Like, yeah, you still have a Titan, you still have a Hunter, you still have this, but you're back at 0-1. You're at level 1 now. Like, cool. Oh, all that cool stuff you've been collecting for the last 4 years? Fuck that shit too. It's gone. All that money you spent in Eververse? That shit's gone.
They already said Eververse stuff won't carry over.
Yeah.
Isn't that's even more BS? People like blow so much money on this. Oh my
I'm so fucking
gosh.
bad. It's so stupid. Like, what the fuck? Apparently, there's some sort of tension going on between them, from what I've read, what I can see that's
Activision, Bungie.
confirmed. Yeah, there's some button heads going on there. I'm unsure what it is, but
It doesn't surprise me. Bungie was Bungie did whatever they wanted. Microsoft was like, "You make the game.
yeah,
We have no experience in gaming. You make the game." And now Activision's trying to put a nail down their throat.
yeah.
Okay, but
They
going
should know
back
what
to
they
the
were
news.
getting into.
You know
But,
what?
yeah.
You know what you should do, Mike?
What?
By the way, chop this right here. Okay?
Okay.
You should put a little. You know how there are little annotations where you can skip things,
Yeah.
like in Destiny videos. Put like, "This is Chris's rant. Click here to skip," and then we'll go on to the news. Because I don't want people to leave the video because of my rant, but I want them to hear it if they so choose.
Yeah, I guess I can do that. I'll try to do it. I'll see what I can do.
Don't delete my rant. They need to know.
I won't delete the rant. I'll try to put an annotation in there.
And we'll chop right here. But anyway, that is why. So Activision, apparently they're not making, according to Mike. I thought it was something different. I thought they had their hands in like a bunch of games, but apparently their two main games are doing really crappy. No one's playing Destiny.
Well, Call of
And
Duty
no
still
one-
did well. It just didn't do as good as they wanted. It was still the most sold game in 2016. So I don't know what you want. Like, we had the best selling game of the year, but that's not good enough. Like, so whatever.
I have a headache from that rant. My goodness.
Anyways, let's move on. So
Yes, let's move on. Michael, got some Switch news.
indeed, we got Switch news. This is the Nintendo of America president Reggie talking about media apps on the Switch, and Nintendo is working with companies. So I'm just gonna read his full quote. We're talking to a range of companies about other services. Companies like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, things like that will come in time. In our view, these are not differentiators. What differentiates us is the way you play with the Nintendo Switch and what you can play. And that will continue to be our focus into the future as we continue driving this platform. So they're working on it. I mean, if you need another thing to play Netflix, cool. But
Yeah.
I don't really need it.
I think it's more of the principle of it. It's not so much even about having Netflix or something on it. If you own a Switch, you guys know that not even just from a gameplay standpoint, not just from games, there's really nothing for the Switch at all.
Yeah, outside of playing games, it can't really do anything.
There's no applications out for it yet.
I think it can play music. I think. I'm unsure though. If you put it like on the SD card or something, I don't know.
This is new to me. Then again, I haven't exactly tried that. Don't get me wrong. I've been playing Breath of the Wild at school during my long breaks, and I'm loving it. It feels like a home console game, but I'm playing it at school,
On the
and
go,
that's
yeah.
awesome. Yeah, it's really good. But the thing itself is very neutered. It doesn't really have much of anything aside from.
Yeah, it's just a straight machine to run games right now. So
Yeah.
which is fine because it runs good. So for the most part,
good enough anyway. But
yeah,
we'll save that for a review or something.
indeed.
So yeah, if you really need something for Netflix, I mean, I understand if you would get this for a kid, I guess, and they don't have a cell phone. Then again, you'd probably, yes, you wouldn't trust them with something this expensive.
Yeah, exactly. So
But if you're really pumped up to watch Netflix on your Switch instead of on your computer or your TV
go
or
for
your
it.
phone, there are smart refrigerators that run Netflix.
I'm never gonna need that.
What? And we're talking like in 1080p.
Yeah.
Like there is a refrigerator with a 1080p screen. What? That is outrageous.
Yeah,
Why
I
do you need
guess, I
that
don't
on
know.
your refrigerator?
In case you want to watch some Netflix while you cook, I don't know. Like,
If
I
your
don't know.
refrigerator's right next to the stove,
I
which may
guess.
not be the case in all houses.
I mean,
Mine's
if you're
right
baking
back at-
stuff, it'll give you something to listen to, I guess. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
You can't talk about that on the internet.
What? You said getting baked? Yeah, you can.
I'm not gonna get baked on the internet. Wait,
Uh,
what? I'm
Everybody could
confused
say,
with what I'm saying. You can't get baked on the internet. You can get roasted. You can't get baked. Did you like that pun? I came up with that on the top of my head. It's pretty good. You can get
all right.
roasted on the internet, but just not baked. Okay.
Tell
So,
me about the updates.
PlayStation 4.5 update is about to be here on March 9th, and this will include PS4 Pro's boost mode. And that's pretty cool. I have a PS4 Pro with a 4K TV, so you can definitely see the difference. It is, and
Yeah,
Mike recently saw. He came up for the Switch launch, and he
yeah,
saw that the TV. It really
yeah,
does. You can tell.
yeah,
It is
exactly.
it is pretty. It is very pretty. Um, so boost mode, what it essentially does is, aside from having each game have to do a PS4 Pro update, so that graphically everything is on par with everything else, and the gameplay is on par with everything else. Now there's just going to be a tool inside the operating system just to boost games up on its
Mm.
own, which I think is pretty good. That takes a lot of work out of developers from working on games that have already been out for a while.
Yeah, that's probably why they did it, is because nobody's like doing it. Like, very few games are like, yeah, we're gonna go make a whole fucking patch for this thing. Most people are like,
I
nah,
mean,
I'm out.
I'm sure for new games they'll include
Yeah,
it when they're making it, but for a game that's already finished,
yeah, they're not going
like
back and doing it,
exactly.
which is basically what this is for. So, which is fine. There's some other stuff in there, but I forgot what it was, and I haven't read through the PlayStation blog post. It's over there on the PlayStation blog if you want to read through it, but it's mostly little UI tweaks and bugs and shit like that. So
Yep. Next up, No Man's Sky. Hey, that game still exists. About it,
yeah,
Michael.
No Man's Sky
Uh oh,
is
I think he
Pathfinder.
just lagged. You here?
I got a huge spike.
Okay. I was gonna say that
It's
was
back now, but
yeah. No Man's Sky. It still exists.
yeah, there's a update coming out for it called the Pathfinder update, and it's mostly to tweak stuff with your home planet. Like, you can have a vehicle to drive around it now. There, you can make racetracks now. You can share the racetracks online. People like can ride on them and shit. Um, I don't
This
know
is
how
still
that
single
works.
player and everything, though, right?
Yeah,
You can't.
I think it downloads the thing, like, and it just like teleports you to the world. I don't know. Um, and then there's a bunch of UI tweaks and stuff. They added permadeath as a game mode, so if you die, you're dead. You have to start over. So, which I wouldn't recommend because it's kind of hard at the beginning. So, um, and then that's pretty much it. So I mean, there's a full patch list if you want to go read it on their site. And then the last thing is Rhyme, the game that was a PS4 exclusive. Sony pulled the plug on it, and then they bought the IP from Sony, and they got a new publisher. They're releasing their game on Switch, Xbox, PC, and PS4, but they're in headlines because the Switch version costs $10 more. It costs $30 on Xbox, PC, and PS4, and $40 on the Switch, and they said that was due to development costs and like the fees the platformers charge them. And I was like, I mean, I don't really think that's a. I've never heard that ever. Like, when shit simultaneously released all at the same time, it was always the same price. So
Yeah.
unless it makes use of the motion controls or some shit like that, I could see why it would be more expensive. But I doubt it. That game doesn't look like it's that impressive. It looks like The Last Guardian. So
I mean, it's really not gonna make one of. I hope that this is only for things like temporarily. I'm hoping
yeah,
what like as these games are released for either Switch, like especially particularly for indie games,
yeah,
as they're released for Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. I really hope that they are the same price
yeah,
because no, that's just gonna make it even harder
yeah. It's
for
gonna
people on
kill
the
it.
Switch. You can go like I could buy it on the PS4 and
Save ten
play it on a
bucks.
play it on a console I already like I'm good at using and whatnot, or I could pay extra money and play it on a less sophisticated system. Like it
You're paying $10 more to go on the go at that point. Like,
essentially.
it's not
But
even
I
worth
mean,
it.
you probably have to
And
dumb it down a ways too.
mobile
If it's
or handheld games are usually cheaper.
yeah,
Like, for example, the Vita games. If a game came out on PS4 and it came out on Vita, Most of the time, it's $40 on Vita and 60 on the PS4. Sometimes
Hmm.
it's 60 on the Vita, but most of the time it's like 40.
Oh, Breath of the
So
Wild was $60.
yeah,
So
exactly. Fuck, 1-2 Switch was like $50. Like their pricing scale's all fucking weird over there.
it's a cool party game, but I would not find myself just.
I still haven't gotten to try it yet because all the people I know don't want to fucking play it. So
What about your Adam and Ahmad? Those people you hang out with.
I tried. They just don't want to do it. So
You know what? They don't want to milk a cow.
I guess not. Or eat sandwiches or have a fucking katana match. They just don't want to do it. So it is what it is, though. Hopefully, I get some use out of it, or I'm gonna be pretty pissed that I spent the $50 on it. So, but that's it for the news. So yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
So, sorry, I totally just zoned out.
I noticed.
Um,
You gonna
I'm
outro? So
sorry,
no.
I'm zoning out. There was something on my computer screen that I didn't quite
Oh, okay.
understand. It just totally made me zone out. Okay, but try and check us out at least once a week. That's when we try and do this. We usually record on Wednesdays and try and upload by Thursday. You never know what you might find.
Indeed.
So I'm Ambassador Chris,
I'm Ambassador Michael.
and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.